explain how this comp works for me, because it's this mishmash. It's the SK recipe from yesterday, where it's like there's some awesome sauce. It doesn't add up to me, but how do they want to...
This is paying off big time. Patrick, no flash here.
Shift, limit, swing, swing. Death sentence onto Ezreal. Are you kidding? Patrick goes down for first blood. The tower shot takes out Trick as well. Then Patrick, who by the way has just come back with that fairy charm to complement the refillable pots. I mean, that's a difficult situation to be in. As now Sakura is going to get jumped in. Good barrel damage, will get body booped. True damage, and one more auto.
SK's win composition or win conditions kind of fall through the waters.
But what I really love is in the first 3 minutes of gameplay, the strong side, weak side discussion you brought up in Picks and Bans, Yamato, has come true. Torre trading quite heavily his HP bottle limits, but limit much lower on mana, so Toure and Patrick will be happy as Cadral's going to step over this control ward. There is a flash on Crown Shot, but limit will go down. Third kill secured by Exile's not done yet. Crown Shot gets one back, flashes away to safety. Maybe Toure should have waited. I'm seeing some trends here about teams that are not in our playoffs. So we'll talk about that in a moment, as there is a knock up there into Gen X. He's got his flash available. Lantern goes out. Death Sentence kicks onto Cadral. Beautiful flay for 2.
The name of the game is just survive. Survival.
Really nicely done.
Reddit about subjects that you don't know about, you know? Like I read on League of Legends subreddit and it's, I'm just gonna wait with the story after this fight.
I like the story though. A lot of damage traded backwards. Lance Respite still available for Trick, is held on to Torre. Flash forward, there goes Woof. Then across, and we're starting to hit that first item pickup. Gen X has used the distortion, gets caught by a flail. There goes Toure, and Gen X will just use the flash to escape. So it was only the quickness that was used. As now Patrick just looks like he's going to get soloed.
Holy.
That's it. We talked about it. Crown Shot owning Patrick.
Very beautiful. We have some continuation.
Oh, yeah, we do. I wasn't quite sure what to do there. I thought someone was going to die.
With the front line of Set and Rakan and Sejuani and so forth.
Oh, I love it. I mean, 3-0-1. He was the player we talked about right at the beginning, and Gen X and Sakura, they're going to look for a fight. There's the body slam. Expect steps backwards. Keeps getting shot in the face. It's slowed down by the hose, and it is just a matter of time. But that is insane. Ninja Tabby and a Vamp Scepter, and Set lasted that long? That actually is like crazy stuff.
He lasted 200 years. It was crazy, man. It was wild.
Yamato, how good of an AD carry are you, my friend?
I wanted to show everyone how easy it was. We were quite decent. We were quite good, honestly. Looked like I can confirm.
Looked like I can confirm. We might have to
it's so hard to think about it because you are choosing your composition before. Let's just talk about after the dive.
Why? Every time I try to have a conversation, a fight happens. Sakura will go down, and that was a 4-man dive. The tower, as Crown Shot and Trick are destroying this tower. 2 AD carries. Well, AD carry jungle ADC. Do the damage and then maintain that lead.
Honestly, the players are so rude. We're trying to have a conversation and they just start fighting.
Who do they think they are?
Jokes aside though, this was very good for SK. They got a mid-tower, top turret. Mid-turret means so much.
Everybody. But now I get nervous for SK, Yamato. XL, they're the ones dictating the flow of the game. They're in control. They push the towers. Ooh. Chain of Corruption flies out.
Won't be as one-sided because of the item differential. So now with this 3k gold advantage, there's definitely some leeway.
No, definitely not. And now the third dragon is up. Teleport comes down. Expect. Where's the showstopper? He's got to flash over the wall if he wants to. Now surrounded. Couple of members. Manages to go golden. Super Saiyan activated. Knock up down. Gen X able to flash for his life. But look at the return damage. Sakura gets the barrels. Cannon Barrage is a few seconds away. Now the Chain of Corruption does start to spread. Cleanse does a lot. I think that was. And now Mickey escapes with his life. As the Redemption said. Or Mikhail's correction. But this is actually so good for SK. With all of the low health bars on XL, this can be another dragon that goes the way of SK Gaming. Patrick is trying to poke what he can, but he will just escape with his life, and this is very good for SK.
This next dragon fight is going to be the key climax of the whole game so far.
Well, Dragon may not even be needed. There's a death sentence, connects onto Cadral, but look at the re-engage. That's a gigantic package dropped from Mickey all over SK. Expect is taking a lot of damage as he starts to retreat. Nobody's died just yet. How has nobody died? Because of Lamb's Respite. That kept SK alive. Now Sakura's in trouble. He's running for his life. Mystic shots being fired one after the other. Gen X will be able to get that few down. And the dragon will be started. The Ocean Soul will allow the regeneration, and that is it would help your sore neck. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. For everybody that doesn't know at home, Yamato, that's what lands. Well, look, this could be the final nail in the coffin. That Baron is being melted down, and it will be at the cost of Limit's life. Death sentence goes wide. Baron is in trouble! Angel got into the pit, but he didn't get the steal. It goes the way of SK.
Maybe we would be talking about how SK are going into playoffs, because this has been some good level of league.
Oh, Patrick! I'm not sure you wanted to arcane shift that way, but yes, Yamato, I completely agree. They do say better late than never, but unfortunately sometimes if you're too late to arrive, you don't get to stay at the party. So SK Gaming, they will be pushing down with Baron with a gigantic 8,000 gold lead. I mean, look at the bounties on 4 of the 5 members. Limit 029 on the KDA, 403 on Crown Shot, 412 on Genax. Ocean Soul doing work, and Genax is busy pushing in the mid lane. I mean, SK, we want to see more of this in the summer split. Please, we want to see this level of play. Genax just styling on Expect and multiple lanes being pushed on Yamato. This is the final siege.
Like, how OP is Ocean Soul? I saw Ezreal and Corki landing rockets and mystic shots and everything was just hitting, but they were just standing there, all the attacking creeps. Ocean Soul is on, no problem, no worries. SK can't really die at this point.
No, they can't, and SK earned that Ocean Soul. 12 kills to 6. There's the Lamb's Respite. Tanks be damned, team fight comp be damned. Lamb's Respite and Fed carries is all you need. Ture is running for his life as multiple flashes go down to chase Mickey. One last hit under the fountain. It will be at the cost of Trick's life. The Nexus turrets are now being focused on Genax. He wants number 16. Kill number 16. Taking the tower shots. Ture, one more spell. Come on, observers. Give us the kill. The Nexus is being focused. The turrets are down. SK are looking to go 2-0. Will Ture survive? I think that he will. I don't actually know what's happening with the Nexus because I can't see it. And we go all the way back. SK Gaming get their 16th kill. 10 of them involve the Genax. SK go 2-0 to close out their streak. That is at times feared. And Jax? Are you kidding? Okay, Jax versus Aurelia. What do you think?
Honestly, I think just because...
Yeah, really important. And we need to see what impact it has, because as it stands, Counter-Strike from Moto comes down. Really good trade. Leap Strike into that Empower. And there we go. Oh! Goodbye.
Finn is just going to keep the freeze and wait for Pantheon, but 2v2, I think Schalke is going to win pretty hard. Very easily.
Good stun from Finn. There goes the engage. Schalke already with the advantage. Flash forward, flash away from Finn. Finn manages to get the kill into Gilius. Now 0-1.
Corki is the solo magic damage here, but Ninja Tabi is just too much value against this team. Fight.
That absolutely is the case. Bullet time comes down. The Unbreakable does a lot to block it. Rift Herald still for the taking. Will finally get secured there by Schalke. Inspired goes down as the Moonlight Vigil doesn't do enough. The Abadagi escapes with his life. And Dreams will sacrifice himself. That was a very big team fight while that's going on. Odo, flash. One more auto. Hit him with the fishing rod. And
Schalke, it's all about making sure that you keep a steady space.
Behind in gold. But we feel like they're a little scarier. And this might be balanced out as Inspired jumps in, instantly flashes to the side. Bullet time comes up. It is unblockable. Spider Nautilus. Dreams pulls himself to safety. And it is Larson that picks up the kill. He's 2-0. Hans Summer is a 30 CS advantage. So you've got one Fed Corki, one farmed Aphelios versus a Fed and farmed Jax. This is getting interesting. Emperor's Divide comes down and Finn will get taken out. Yeah, the kill is donated to Inax, so Schalke 4-3 in kills.
Yeah, the key thing there is that Schalke, we spoke about the Rift Herald before. When you have the Rift, having a map divided state is always going to be better for you because you have more tempo. The Rift Herald kind of ravages turrets. Schalke secured the first turret goal.
One more time. And there you have it. We're getting to that point.
Honestly, they should be happy there's no Spirit of Sodium. We have a dive going on, should be easy, but the TP's coming in. Corki.
Oh my word. Well, the thing is, Finn had a fantastic start.
I think there's always on the analyst desk and on the cast, like, Schalke can play spoiler, and everything kind of lines up in excuses.
Yeah, there's the Sejuani again. Flawless duet. And Finn is just looking for the farm. Vanguard's Edge will buy a few seconds, and this Pretty good mechanics, but you can't outrun.
I just remember that Corky package flying straight into the fountain. Those things maybe can get prevented if you play a couple of more best of fives.
It's so true. I had forgotten about that until you just mentioned it. But look at this. Schalke get another. Inax has already picked up the kill. Odo Omne's chasing. Blade of the Rune King is completed. Gilius is sitting on a Warmog's armor, by the way.
Sejuani E super fast. Inspired needs to look for a steal. That's the only hope here. He has a flash. He has the ultimate to get in the pit, but he's one level disadvantage.
Yeah, he really is. The dredge line is going to connect onto Larson, and that's the flash from Odo. Style points using the counter strike to headshot Larson's Corky. Once again, its backup stays within the Vanguard's edge. And Odo Omne has just styled on Rogue with the help of Gilius. Baron is secured.
Against Rogue's composition. Talk about the counter-strike as well. The dodging of every auto-attack of Rogue is also massive. It's just the best 5th pick they could have hoped for ever.
Yeah, it really is. There we go. Glacial Prison comes down. Hans Summer flashes for his life. Manages to get one auto-whoop before he's taken down. Teleport comes out from Larson. He immediately Valkyries away. Killing spree now for Inax, who's 3-0-3, by the way. Snuck his way up and pushes into the base. I think if Rogue lose this game, there'll be no tiebreakers at the end of the day. Rogue will be locked into 6th place. And then that battle for 4th between Mad and Misfits gets real spicy. But we've got to see what Schalke can do to finish this one out.
Honestly, I'm trying to think of ways of Rogue coming back, but it's just impossible. I need some LSD for that, man. Need some heavy hallucinations for that. It's just not going to happen. Schalke are going to close this game very easily.
Schalke are
3.8k. Holy moly. All that advantage we were talking about with Hans Sama is just gone. No, unless they tell us, I guess, in an interview.
I'm sure Odo Omne will say something. He's very outspoken on many topics, and he's going to be outspoken about this one. Just want to remind you, Mr. Mevni, that about 30 minutes ago, I told you that Odo Omne's Jax had a 100% win rate, 1 game in the LEC, 3 games in Challenger. He's about to make that 2 games in the LEC as he's pushing into the inhibitor.
Holy. So free. It was just the best pick. It was a genius pick. Really a blind pick. So cocky from Finn. And then the Sejuani Jax synergy and just how the Counter-Strike works now with 40% CDR is just absolutely wild. Just take the 4v5. I mean 2v4 right now. I think they can do it.
Yeah.
They can do it.
I think they
Show
can.
off a bit.
No ultimate on Gilius though. No ultimate. That could be the thing. But what's going to be interesting to think about?
Think about the fact that these last weeks and the last games have looked so rough. As Abadaka gets caught, gets interrupted. You know, thinking about that 5v5 matchup, Misfits and Rogue both have looked like completely different teams these last weeks. So they have a lot of things to figure out so fast. Inax?
Yeah, Inax is going to be in some trouble here. The exhaust has done a lot of work. That exhaust saved his life. Good shout from Inax. And this will be able to be another kill. It's a double 504. Summon a spell choice, ladies and gentlemen, helping you out. Odo, Blade of the Rune King. Shoot that little bullet! He's going to chase down. Flash, counter-strike, got one. Going to keep chasing for another. I think Odo Omne has been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. He's spoken to Tom Nook. He's broken all the fishing rods, and he's using the golden rod to fish all the sharks out of the ocean. Rogue are likely going to be taken out here. I mean, 26 minutes in, and Odo, 8-0-7. This is the definition of showing off.
As it's always with these matchups, you know, Jax Irelia, it just snowballs into something so huge when you get an advantage. We predicted it, and Odo Omne is huge.
Well, there we go. The Nexus turret is now being focused on. Odo Omne uses the stopwatch. He manages to get out. Yes, save that perfect KDA. Become the KDA player I always wanted you to be. 8-0-7. Nexus turret will go down. This is to kill KDA. Odo Omne stays alive a few seconds. The spear in the butt takes him down. That is Inspired sending a message for all of Rogue. Sending a message that you may not take our top of the bracket spot. Oh, I messed that up. You will take our top of the bracket, but we will take your unkillable game. There's a few sacrificial kills on the back here as Relka don't really care all too much. They've gone hunting. The Sundisk is put up. I think the Winions may be able to finish this one as the Sand Soldiers over the wall are doing a lot of work. 26 kills, 27 minutes. And now the Nexus turret will just about be taken down. Finn and Inspired, with the help of Larson, will try to do something, but it's not going to be enough. Schalke force Rogue to take 6th place in the regular season.
Wow. Just wow. Rogue, we're talking about.
I like the comp by Origin overall. It's worked itself out. I'm not entirely sure about the mad composition though. Before they change,
He is not that strong in the early lane phase. 2 platings gone already. That is wild.
Yeah,
We're gonna have some actions. I can talk about it later.
Oh my word, that's a flash engage from Kaiser. Upsets the first target, first blood to Shadow. It is traded though, 1 for 1. 80 for support. Now Alfari, he throws out the boomerang. He's about to get excited. The hyper keeps letting him chase down onto Humanoid. Flash over from Destiny. Getting a dredged line or a boop to the head. That's all that's going to be needed. 2 kills.
Upset lost both summoners. Kazi has a TP to get back into lane. This is going to be very easy for Mad Lions to just continue. Oi, oi, oi!
Yeah, so this goes very well. That's what the Syndra said.
Flash advantage. This is going to be most likely another kill. OG need to find a way to stop the bleeding. Here we go again. Mad Lions.
Oh, looking for it. Not going to find the stun. That's a pullback at least. A couple of punches to the face, a left, a right. True damage comes out. Good cocoon from Xerxes. Not going to do much. But then also Kaiser, he can use that ult to close some distance, but pulling back upset, the shield comes up, unleash power.
Then maybe, but Origin are looking for a trade on the top side, and I like this decision.
And Origin all split long have also prioritized the Rift Herald. How they've really showed they can be dominant and they can speed up their play when they want to.
I think, slow has such a negative connotation to it for some reason.
Rome, correction, Humanoid decides not to chase.
I was thinking Rome too, and then I realized Humanoid. I was surprised, like, oh, Rome, this aggressive?
With that in mind, how do you think Origin are going to have to stack up? They cannot give away the Dragon Soul without a team fight, but I do like their chances at a team fight with this comp.
Yeah, for sure. Interact. If Ornn gets a beautiful ultimate that kind of one-shots Kazi, all of a sudden the fight also changes. There's a lot of options.
Yeah, there is. Nukeduck gets jumped on first. Kazi and Kaiser a little bit late to this party here. Kaiser manages to go in, gets the showstopper down. Destiny goes golden. Nukeduck will be taken out in just a moment. No, he escapes with his life. Alfari comes in and gets the Meganar against the wall. Nobody died in that engage, but look how low those HP bars are, the bracket. And they're in an advantageous position statistically. With the
advantage at this point in time is not there. Mad Lions can rely on their burst and their survivability, and it's going to be difficult only with Ornn damage and tank damage to finish them off. You can see Humanoid tanking up so much.
Dude, that was a 1v2. Here comes Kaiser. Oh, and he says, Sozzy! That's already 1 kill on to Destiny. Nukeduck is gonna fall. I forced that one a little hard, my friend, but it counts. 2 more kills to keep pressuring OG. Then I start getting nervous, right? Ornn upgrades, plus Aphelios, plus Gnar in the side lane. But all of that goes out the window unless the fight goes awry. That's a 1 for 1 so far. Massive knockup from Nukeduck. Here comes Arome. Nature's Grasp hasn't been thrown yet. And Humanoid survives. The Blade of the Ruined King does so much work. You called it, Yamato. You can't kill the Renekton. Alfari goes in. He gets a double Mega Gnar into the wall. But now all of a sudden it's OG. They've turned it right back around. Mad Lions started the fight. But it is
there. Around and the fight started. I was surprised by how long Destiny survived because he didn't have Goggle's Stoneplate yet. But the fact that he survived for so long with OG's...
Sorry. Oh, it's fantastic. And the pancake is not flipped just yet. It's still cooking very nicely. As the showstopper lands onto Nukeduck. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. They get the kills, they complete the TP, and Mad Lions get the tower.
A good move here from Mad Lions. I think Origin was very focused around that Baron area, and Mad Lions pulled the trigger. Origin the same now. Oh, nice.
Alright.
Nice stun.
It was, yeah, the Moonlight Vigil, but nothing else happened. Here comes Humanoid. That's a giant Croco toy. He's not going to be able to find the stun, though. Upset was able to flash to safety. Good damage in return as Destiny starts to escape. There's the knockup. Arome goes flying forward. The slice, flash, cull the meek, as well as all the damage from Humanoid. No kills just yet. Now all of a sudden Nukeduck goes down. Xerxes coming from behind. You do not...
The end of days, right? So Origin, if they choose to give it up and wait for maybe another item for Aphelios, maybe another upgrade.
Relatively soon, you have to expect that's when OG want to step forward. Combine the Mega Gnar with the depth charge from Destiny. That's a knockup onto Shadow. Gets caught by the dredge line. Goes golden thanks to stopwatch. Moonlight Vigil comes in, but I'm not sure if it's enough. Call of the Forge God. Have Mad lost control. That's a fantastic stun, but no kill just yet. Nobody dives. Engage. The suplex. Get done. Origin. They've got a kill or two to upset. Now Nukeduck is down as well. Cause he's gone.
They just took it away, and it means that they're getting the Cloud Rake. It also means that they will have a good position moving towards the National.
Going into playoffs, locking themselves in fourth with the win here. Locking OG into third. I mean, it's going to be very, very interesting. Humanoid will go down despite the Dominus. It doesn't feel like it's hugely important right now.
DB's coming in. And today we have a cocktail composition from Mad Lions that is working.
Go, Kaiser, go! Deadman's plate! He's going to be able to pull back Destiny. I'm waiting to see the ultimate come down. Not even needed, saving it for another target.
But Mad Lions are starting the Nashor.
Molten Edge, as well as the Hurricane and the Essence Reaver. Upset's got no ultimate, but he does have Flash and Cleanse. Nukeduck gets stunned up. Teleport coming in from Humanoid in behind. Kaiser brings Nukeduck to the team. But remember, he's got no ulti. All of a sudden, that's a very important route. Humanoid continues to chase forward. 2 members of Origin are down. And now they turn back to the bound. This is aggressive. This is confident and committed play. Alfari, he's about to gnaw out. He's got Flash available. He's not going to go in. I really thought he was going to. But they've got a little bit of a late arrival now. All of a sudden, Destiny comes in. Nature's Grasp has denied any further follow-up. Alfari is about to time out. He's not going to be able to Mega Gnaw. And Destiny just donates another death to the Mad Lions.
Oh!
It's a beautiful play from Shadow, turning the lights out on Origin. Another kill, chasing down one more. Kazi is dominating. 8, 1, and 4. Xerxes running for his life and he's about to get jumped on by Shadow. Shadow was schooled by Xerxes the first time they met, but it is Shadow that gets revenge today.
Wonder now if Nukeduck can defend the base. Mad Lions aren't the quickest pushers, they don't have an AD carry, but Mad Lions are strong enough to look for a dive. This Maokai is super tanky. Activate Righteous Glory and just look for the dive, you can go for it. Protect the minions!
Horn has come down, Destiny's in place. Nexus turret number 1 is down, Humanoid's tanking everything up. Pulled backwards by Kaiser, and Kazi gets himself a double! Damn it! Mad Lions take down Origin and secure 4th place in the Spring Split.
What a fantastic finish.
Because they were able to get to the wave first and their pushing was that much stronger, they got that early level 2, forcing Reckless and Whipper to play defensively. Another hook lands.
Yeah, Whipper doesn't have Flash. He's going to jump in, though. The cleanse out from Combi gets first blood. It's answered by Reckless. The cleanse away from...
And between the two of them, they have more than enough damage to secure that kill. Now, Nemesis steals away the Krug. The crab, rather.
He does still have the Flash to get out of this. Teleport coming in from Hillisang. Looks for the Flash taunt, but can't quite land it. It's still back to him in time. Whipple's on his way up as well, but he's going to get hooked back. Hillisang trying to get away, but he will fall first. And Skeens gets his first kill of the game. Whipple EQs away. Selfie flashes over the wall, straight into the face of Selfie. Looking for the fight. Selfie's down. Whipple's still alive. He's ticking away, though, as Cavershot looks for one more auto. They'll get it. It's like
Reckless is here.
Gets the kill, and now Nemesis flashes in, and he's dead. I'm not sure that's how you're meant to play.
Early lifesteal so that he can stay very healthy during the laning phase and generally just generate a lot of pressure. Selfmade is looking for a game.
Looking for the charm here, gonna land, and that's an easy enough kill. The collateral damage didn't even connect, but here comes in the last 4 minutes. We've only had 1 kill, Vedius. But we'll see. Bwibbo is up here standing on a ward. Comp gonna help clear out the Rift Herald there, and Steelback looks for the hook, lands it onto Hillisang, who's coming in with the Stand United. Reckless opens up the curtain call, but Hillisang a little bit caught out. Cavershot coming in with the TP as well. The taunt's gonna land. Cabo's still on the chase, but not going to be able to find too much. Nemesis knocked up Selfie underneath his tower. Fnatic want the fight. They want the Barney in the mid lane. A full 5v5, only 9 minutes in. Nemesis knocked under the turret. Steelback still hits the hook. And Hillisang's running for the hills because he's getting chased down. Vitality just go for it, just engage. They're going in. The unstoppable onslaught used Cabo immediately top lane. I'm going to say has not been a success.
Hasn't been panning out, but Selfie now in danger.
Puts the
Or is he?
down on himself. Yes, he is, Vedius. He's in quite a lot of danger as the curtain call opens.
Is
up.
he?
Selfie?
Yes. Okay.
Here we
He's
go.
not, in fact, in danger. Who's really trapped inside the jungle, Medic? Is it Reckless?
I think Whippo is. Oh, okay, apparently not. Skeens does land the body slam. Whippo's going to die. Cavershot has the flank ready. This is the long con. He's gone all the way around. Looking for the decimating smash, but can't quite land it. Steelback still on the chase, though, and Reckless has nowhere to go. Vedius, he tried as he might, but what's happening? Whippo's on his way up.
Oh, they're going for the slam. They're going for him.
Selfmade's going on his way. The charm comes out. Can Cavershot escape? The answer is no.
Dead. So Evelyn just melts through his HP like it's butter, and they find a very easy 2 versus 1. And it looks like that our soul of the game will either be an ocean or a cloud. If Fnatic get information as to where the Evelyn is.
I was interested to see Comp be the player that picked up the Rift Herald. He could just use it in the top lane, of course, as he's pushing in, but Bwipo's trying to fight here. The Lantern's going to get Selfie out. He's still rooted. There's the Cataclysm, and there goes Selfie. Still back next on the menu. Easy enough stuff here for Reckless as he misses the final shot. But Hillisang...
Well, welcome to our comfort picks, and... Comp?
Oh.
Yeah.
Comp flashes away, but you can't really get away from Self-Made. It's another kill for the Evelyn. He gets the shutdown. Exhaust comes down, and that will be a counter shutdown going over to Ski.
A lot of these kills, which is not the best person to have all these kills on, especially when Self-Made is also picking up a lot of kills, and he's going to be one of the primary carries for Fnatic.
Yeah, and if you're Vitality now, you said it earlier, Betty, the side lane threat of an Evelyn is actually just devastating. You can't really push up. Hillisang has been caught out here in the bottom lane, and I don't really think there's many places for him to go. Tries to flash away, but it's taken out by Schemes. Nemesis teleported into this fight as well, and he's going to get caught out. Explosive Cast knocks him out, but Nemesis is still just so tanky. I'm not... Bwipo dies, okay, in the mid lane as Selfie's trying to get away, dodging away from Reckless. Hits 2. And the redemption isn't going to land. Self-Made comes in, though, and lands at the hate spikes.
So much damage. You can really see how this can be a very strong pick, and makes you question, why aren't we seeing it more in pro play? A question that I'm sure LS asks every single day, but he must feel proud to see his kill for Self-Made. So Fnatic still very much in the driver's seat. They've now been able to extend their gold lead to about 2k, and now the Evelyn has the Lich Bane completed, so Self-Made on the hunt.
It's just... Yeah, Vitality have not been able
they're going to dive him. They're going to dive him.
He's got no mana, Betty. He has no mana.
He doesn't have a life bar either, mate. There's nothing he could have done either way, even though he has
two things you need in League of Legends, health and mana, and he has neither of them. Bwipo's going to jump in with a Cataclysm, immediately dies for it, but Reckless opens up the curtain call once again, hits Comp, misses the final shot because Comp is already dead, and now Fnatic have a 4v3 in their favor. Reckless chasing down Schemes, Kawashard. He's running away. He's like, no, mate, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. See you in Summer Split, Vitality. As he runs all the way back to base, and Steelback will get chased down here. Pops the exhaust for good measure, but gets popped.
When a Dark Star member dies, it gives the buff to the other Dark Star member.
Oh,
so Whipper's whole goal here... Yeah, the whole goal is to give Reckless a buff. So it looks like he's inting, but he's not. It's tactical. It's like his whole goal is, I will not die. And yes, he does have 2 deaths, but a lot of those happened very early on into the game. He's going to be very disappointed in me, and so far he's done a great job. He's having a great game now, and the rest of Fnatic looking to continue the dive.
Bwipo looking for the Dark Star buff once again. Comp's ignited. Comp cleanses it away. Bwipo will die. But the shot from Reckless as Bwipo dies! Could it be more serendipitous if you laid it out in a storybook, Vedius? I think not. The perfect combination yet to take damage. He's taken about 300 damage from the entire Chaos Storm, and he's going to auto it back. Here we go. The hook lands. There's the box. Okay, half HP now. And now above half HP. Okay, wait, Self-Made trade. Okay, yeah, that's a death.
Yep.
I thought Kawashard might be able to do something there, because he's, silent, quite tanky. But Lich Bane is a powerful thing. The Nemesis takes the inhibitor in the bottom lane. Now we'll follow it up with an inhib in mid. And a pentakill or something, but we want to see if it works.
The dragon is just giving him HP. It's like
I didn't see earlier. Do you think he runs?
I wouldn't do that. No.
Chain of Corruption doesn't quite land there on Bwipo. Was a little bit blind, but oh wow, okay. Self-Made he's in the middle of the morning. He gets a kill. Stand United isn't going to come out in time. Fnatic have already taken that bot lane inhib as Nemesis looks to push in top by himself.
I ask Ender a lot. He often just refuses to do it. I don't know why. Might be the fact that I often go 1 and 7. In any case, Hillisang now in danger.
Yes.
Or is he?
Tried to get away. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
okay.
he is. Yeah,
Every time you do the or is he, in the end they end up dying. So let's just skip the or is he's from now on, Vedius.
For 2.5 minutes. So the question is, will Fnatic try and go for the Ocean Soul?
Oh, come.
Oh, that's just not fair.
Didn't even use ult. He can ult over the wall.
He still has his ult.
Is he going to ult over the wall, or is he going to go for the fight? Here comes the redemption. He ults away from Steelback. Of course, does more damage the lower the enemy is. He dodges away from the hook, and he does go down. He was in danger, Vedius, but Fnatic are on the chase. Whipper going in. There's the curtain call. Hits 2. Schemes locked up in the Cataclysm. Can't quite go down, but Whipper's died now, so Reckless gets the buff. Schemes trying to chase away from Hillisang. The hook's going to land on Hilly again, and he might fall. Oh, great collateral damage there. Will hit onto Schemes. Unstoppable Onslaught
right, here comes Nemesis.
Trying to fight
here he comes.
Nemesis there as well. Level 17, Vedius.
The question is, Medic, can he lifesteal through the fountain? That's the ultimate test that we're gonna have to see.
That would be an interesting test to go through. I mean, he just lifestealed through a Nexus tower, and now he has a huge shield. A huge shield on that.
Yeah, I mean,
but this would be the second inhib.
He finished his Spirit's Visage, and then he was like, I need more lifesteal. He has 15,500 gold.
He has as much gold as Selfie and Steelback combined.
Yeah, his farming efficiency has been...
Oh, go on. Here we are. Here's the 1v3 we wanted. Chain of Corruption doesn't land. There's the hook, though.
Nemesis
pulled back. Decimating Smash to CC. Okay, they've exhausted him. He's down below half. Collateral damage comes out. Looking for those Conqueror stacks. Come on, oh, come on, Nemesis. You could have fought that.
He's running! Oh, the hook!
That's good cleanse, though.
That was a good cleanse. I know I sound disappointed there, but I kind of wanted Vitality
I think
to
we were
be
both
rewarded.
hoping for him to 1v3 and just regenerate his entire health bar. Selfmade's going to kill Steelback, even with the stopwatch. I think Selfmade still has this one. Jumps back across the wall. Selfie coming in as well as Bippo's pop the Cataclysm on Comp. Cowboy Shard lands the Decimating Smash, but Hillisang with a great taunt on Selfie, and Selfie dies for the 8th time this game. Whippo's gone down. Cowboy Shard locked up. Skeens is dead as well. Comp did get the kill on Whippo, but Selfmade gets a triple kill for himself in the middle of the fight. 13-3. Maybe Evelyn has to be banned against Fnatic, you know? Selfmade can bring it out like this.
I mean, maybe. Selfmade is hunting.
Oh, Comp, you got nothing, mate. You got no. Oh, he's got the shot there, no. Oh, Comp, that was so good. Oh, apparently it's 400 retweets, not 100. My mistake.
Okay, he needs 400, okay.
I mean, that's 4 times as many.
Yes, you can solo this, but it'll take like 7 years, so I'm just gonna come to speed the process up, okay?
Nemesis is going to jump across the wall. Selfmade.
They left Selfmade. He's going to die.
Oh, Whippo's almost dead as well. Nemesis now caught up in the middle of the wall and he's shut down. Okay. One because that inhib was down. I can just.
Okay,
I can
surely he can't steal this.
Here, this is Baron. This is Baron to Vitality. The comeback is on. 3,000 gold is the difference here, Vedius. Oh, Selfie's going to jump in. He gets it! He kills Selfie! The hook comes in from Steelback though, and they're chasing onto Reckless. Cabashard and Comp could get this chase off, but Reckless doing some damage. Selfmade still has the flank position. He tries to come in from the side, but now he's stepping forward. He doesn't have the ult, and Selfmade is down. Oh, onto Reckless! Oh, Vitality! Oh, Vitality! Are they going to do this? They're turning it around. Reckless, though, kills Comp, and then kills Steelback. And Hillisang is on the Nexus towers. He's tanking these ones up as Cabashard comes in for the chase. Skeens and Cabashard should be able to get this kill.
He missed his Q.
He got Madness stacks up, but Vitality do still have some of his power play to play. But Betty, hold it together, man. Unstoppable Onslaught coming in as they look for Hillisang. He hasn't got the flash up just quite yet. Decimating Smash is going to land, and Hillisang is dead before he can even get... I feel like this is an anime. We're just building up. The last 30 minutes have been the first 15 filler episodes, and here we are. The final battle coming out as Cabashard caught out. He almost falls, but he's able to survive just for the moment. Now he's down. Shutdown comes out as Nemesis takes the kill, but Skeens off towards the top side is chasing out Whippo. Nemesis getting chased down by Cabashard's zombie ghost on the hunt. You can kill him once, but can you kill him twice? Selfie chasing Hillisang up towards the top side of this. Selfie puts down the gravity well as Hillisang flashes over, but now Hillisang's going to get caught out by Comp. The Ocean Dragon up in 5 as Nemesis autos him.
Yeah, but that's what, like, I don't know if they knew he was combo coming in from Selfmade. They're trying to catch him out. We don't have time.
It's going to be a fight.
We're coming back for more fighting.
Whippo jumps straight onto Comp. The Cataclysm comes out, but Comp's still alive. Flashes out of the back. Whippo with the stopwatch trying to survive, but he's going to get chunked out, and Vitality get the first kill of the fight. Now it's Nemesis and Selfmade trying to fight against this one. Reckless is way too far away, and that is another kill. Vitality, they can turn towards the Baron here. It's up in 15 seconds, but instead, they might just push mid. Selfmade looking for the flank. Selfie against Selfmade. We know who wins that one. It's Selfmade getting his 15th kill of the game.
15th kill of the game, yeah.
There have been 29 kills for Fnatic, and he's been involved in 25 of them now. Selfmade reinforcements can arrive for Vitality. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, I thought Selfmade was jumping in there, but he's not going to, as the inhibitor does go down. Oh, but Hillisang's...
Yeah, I think he's going to die.
Vedius,
his best
is
bet
he in
now
trouble? Or is he? He's in danger.
Is he in danger?
Vedius?
That's a good question. I'm going to say yes. He's in lots of danger. That is...
Yeah, quite a bit. Takes him a while to kill him, but he will fall. Now the Baron has been set up by Fnatic. There's TP on Cabashard, but he's not going to go in. Fnatic will just get this one.
No, it's too fast. Yeah, I think it is actually too fast. Yeah. Okay, so...
Selfie has Banshees. Oh, this is the ultimate Evelyn counter. Selfie has Banshees. Oh, what? He knows he's there. gets the Chaos Storm out, and Selfmade has to jump away. Kawashard
he's going for him.
Selfie just kills Selfmade, now off towards the top side. Vitality's going to push in. Kawashard here will tank up the turret, keeping those 2 minions alive, and Vitality are looking to knock down the front door of Fnatic. Selfmade and Whippo still 30 seconds away. We've got a good half a minute before Fnatic have reinforcements.
Ooh, the minion wave is gone.
Like, Nemesis is still pushing in. Nemesis is still going for the win just by himself. Vitality's going to take the inhibitor, but Nemesis with the super minions is going to try and take out Selfie. Selfie puts some damage back, but Nemesis, that healing is absolutely absurd. Nemesis is on the Nexus Towers, the teleport coming in from Kawashard, but that Nexus Tower is going to fall.
They're going for it.
And Nemesis has done it. The backdoor Vedius, it's Nemesis and Hylissang, they get in. Nemesis not back. Hylissang underneath the inhibitor in the fountain. Hylissang's going to die. Hylissang's going to die. And Vitality, they're going to walk straight in the front door. Kawashard is still alive. I thought that was the zombie for a second, but Vitality are looking for the win, Vedi.
And in the end, it is Morello that comes out on top. They shut down Nemesis. They stop him from getting the back door.
Skiing's doing a great job, but now Selfmade, he is looking for those kills.
Oh, Whippo jumps forward. There's a chain of corruption. Selfmade has to step forward as well, but he might get hooked. He's going to get taken out. The exhaust comes down. He gets one, but he's taken out in return. Combo missiles. Reckless flashes.
Oh, Reckless!
Oh, he didn't have vision. He didn't have vision. Oh, Reckless! He uses his gun straight away, but here comes Skeens. They're on the chase. They're on the chase, Vedi. Vitality looking to take out this game, and Fnatic can do nothing about it. It's only Reckless. Only Reckless stands in Vitality's way. And what a dominant win this was from Vitality. Absolutely perfection from start to finish. The Leandries on the enemy team had no chance at all. Reckless trying to take out Steel, but he just can't do enough. And Vitality take a win in the final day of the LEC for them. They'll be back in summer, and Fnatic are going to playoffs.
Wow. What intense game. So many storylines, Vedic. So many. Annie. Wow, so once again, more inspiration coming in from...
The way you said Annie was like...
Tooth, if she wants to increase her dueling power just a little bit and provide that AP, but often you will see an early Oblivion Orb as well.
Bevo being ignited in the bottom lane, going to flash away as Caps is exhausted. Mickey on the chase, though. One more auto attack will be enough to take down Bevoy. That's first blood to G2. Denick try to trade onto Caps, but I'm not sure the Annie can do too much when she hasn't got any mana. He hasn't got a support item. He hasn't got spell keys, so he's not going to generate any gold in this lane at all, as Bevoy is locked up here by Caps. It's going to be the second kill of the game. Bevoy really can't do too much about it, even with...
We'll check in with that in a second. We've talked about the jungle. You can see that Yanko's prioritizing power, taking a lot of damage, but doing a fair amount to Mickey as well.
The thing about this, though, is Razork just walks in and steals away the Rift Herald. Yanko's going to have to use the Dragon's Descent to get away. Denick trying to run around here. Still got his flash. Does have the Predator as well. He's trying to flash it onto Mickey. Can't quite get that kill. Pepe's going to flash away from the Vision of Empire and get back beneath his turret. Passive is pop, but the Rift Herald's used in top lane. This will be the first tower of the game. Misfits coming out strong. Razork actually gets the knock up onto Wonder through the portal. Not too much of a magical journey there. And
Caps, they're looking to get the collapse.
So they have no escapes. They've got no flash. They've really got nowhere to go. Here comes Caps. The World Ender comes in. The Dragon's Descent for the chase. And you can see the damage from the Flame Breath from Yanko. Anyone not named Phil as well. Just anyone playing support should do it. Anyway, Deathmark's going to come in here from Perks. He's stunned up. And he will get taken out. Bevoy gets the kill. The Ignite sticking on Denick, but he'll survive. Vision of Empire is not quite going to connect as the Dragon has been started here by G2. Bevoy, you don't win this, Bevoy. Or maybe you do. Mickey does still have the ultimate. Yanko's on his way as well. It's actually Misfits doing the Dragon.
Watch the damage, here it comes!
Watch the Twin Breath. It hits! Look at the range on that! That is absurd! That is absolutely disgusting! Shyvana AP is the new Karthus AP jungle. That's what you got to do. Bebby trying to face up against Jankos, but you just need one more Dragon's Breath. Razor's going to die here as Wonder hits him with the meat. Bebivin almost dies as well. The Bardock comes out, and here comes the chase. Bebivin escaped this. It's a double for Wonder.
Bevoy to overextend. Yankos then comes in to provide that additional damage, and this is also going to be the second Drake of the game. Remember, Shyvana gets free stat. He is forced to flash to land that last hit. But now we see more action back on the Rift. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Now, we do see the collapse. Wow, they really don't want Perks to get player of the game.
Perks is used it. He's going to try and jump back. Denick's looking for the stun here. Tibbers comes down. Perks still has the dodge back. He go back to the He gets one. But Dandan's there, willing and ready to take the kill. Teemo just destructive. Bebevin's going to jump away. Yankos. Oh, he hits it. That shouldn't have connected.
It was the burn, though. It was the burn from... it was actually the burn from the red buff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The burn from the red buff is actually what got the kill there. So you're right. The hitbox did not connect. Biancos now 3-0-2. Again, we're constantly thinking about player of the games, guys. Think about this in the Twitch chat. Like, it's very important because right now, Mickey and Caps, they're having a very impressive game, but Perks and Jankos are the two that are tied, and they need to have an impressive last game's in a position where they were able to come back. So how does Misfits come back into this game? Well, it starts off with a good
like this would work. Caps is caught out, he's dead. And now we'll see the chase. Wonder, Perks, and Mickey are on their way. Febiven's coming up from the bottom side of the map as Dan works his way down through the jungle. Now, Febiven's caught the wave in the mid lane. There's no turret here for Razork to get onto, and B-Boy really can't join the fight. Deathmark popped by Perks. He's going to jump back in already. That is one down. Wonder tries to get away. Febiven caught up, though, and the Flame Breath will come down. Perks is dead to Dan, but Febiven just about steps to the side of the Vision of Empire. Dan pulled back, and there is the Tempered Fate to let Dan await before he flashes away. Misfits able to escape with 4 members still alive.
Yeah, it ends up being a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Misfits. Unfortunately, they're going to lose control over this mid wave because a lot of members were forced back to base. They had to reset. G2 do have the... Now we see Misfits looking for the collapse.
Misfits are ready for some action here. Later on we'll hear from G2 who they picked in the first round of the playoffs, but right now we see the action on the Rift. You can see Mickey's getting caught out. He has popped the ult. He's going to heal up. Jankos trying to get in here. Hasn't got the ult back up, but Caps already takes one. It's actually Jankos that gets the double. Mazel getting chased out by Perks as well. That felt a little bit unfair. Febiven's going to die as well. It's a triple for Flames Breath. And, they're going to back away. B-Boy's just baiting them. He's
never know if they're going to win with that gold lead, especially with a draft like this.
Yeah, they've only done it 14 out of the 17 games they've played so far. Tempered Fate's going to hit onto B-Boy. Wonder trying to get the autos in, but can't quite land the final one. Denick, though, caught out by Mickey. Lands a great stun. Razork has a flank position here, but Caps has caught him out. Call of the Forge God's coming out as B-Boy tries to get onto Wonder. Wonder dies. The Call of the Forge God's going to land. Jankos on the chase here, and it's Dan and Febby trying to clean up, trying to take out Mickey, but Mickey still with that ult popping is just healing up so much. G2 take down 3 members of Misfits and get out alive. Perks gets B-Boy. Okay, Perks player of the game across the wall. And Febiven once again able to escape. However, G2 are walking straight into the Misfits base.
So, of course, Misfits in a bit of a difficult situation right now. Coming back from an 8,000 gold deficit is always a challenging thing to do. But they'll be able to find that. Choosing to prioritize the Hextech GLP. Interesting choice there as we see, B-Boy just disappearing as Jankos claims another life. You can see the gold difference between all of the players is quite substantial.
Yep, Perks jumping in. Razork will survive a death mark. Ornn can get quite tanky. Obviously, Jankos going in, though, and the Flame Breath will connect. Febiven steps straight into the face of 5 G2 players. It's like, guys, I'm out of here. See you later. There's Razork jumping back in. They're trying to take out Jankos, but the Flame Breaths keep raining down hell from the walls. It's like King's Landing all over again, guys, and it's not going to be a good end for Misfits. Dan dies. Jankos goes legendary. He gets a double as he kills Febiven as well, and Perks doesn't get it.
Alright, B-Boy, he's looking to claim vengeance. He needs to reclaim this glory as he goes for 1v1
against the 10 and 3. Jankos is just waiting. Picks up the Caretaker Shrine. Now he's going to build up
ultimate's already almost back up.
The more auto attacks you get in, the more ultimate stacks you get, so he's looking for those auto attacks. Of course, it builds up over time as well, but Jankos won't be able to get it in time. Razork, though, tanking up the tower. Jankos, just go for it, mate. Just go for it, mate. There he goes. He ults in. Now he's looking for the kill. The Flame Breath. He gets it. 11
one shot.
Well, none of them, probably. He's got the GLP, so...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, PM.
Dan is losing the 1v1 against Caps. Does hit the blind. Dodges away from the Darking Blade.
Caps knows where all the shrooms are, and he's trying to dodge them all.
Infernal Chains, Dan. It's Teemo, guys. Tempo, he dodges the Teemo.
That's gonna keep him alive!
No, it's
no,
not.
okay.
It's not if he Yumu's looking for a chase, but not gonna get too much out of it. And in 23 minutes of gameplay so far, Vedis, we have had 34 kills. And B-Boy is being dead for 3.5 minutes.
Okay. Oh, well, now Perks is dead. Look at Mickey! Look at him!
He's not even on the vote, Betty. Supports they get no praise these days. That's the issue.
He's literally 1v5ing.
He's 1v5ing.
Every time you land CC and you pull it back out of someone, you get health back as well, as Swain. So that's how he can survive for so long in some of these fights. Of course, the Demonic is oh, he's dead. Febiven jumps all the way back to take him out. Febiven knows who the true carry is for G2. And he is able to escape. But there are super minions pushing in towards the Nexus, and it looks like Jankos is on a one-man track towards it. Instead, he backs away after not clearing any of the minions. Wonder's going to step forward. 2-level advantage for the Bard. He's got that Dead Man's Plate. It's actually Protobet he's built.
I'm surprised to see the the Proto Belt into Deadman's. Now, Deadman's, we talked about it, pretty conventional. Proto Belt, not that common. Now, the main reason why I think he's going for it is that extra bit of mobility and AP scaling. As we see another fight.
Yeah, and it looked like Misfits had caught Caps, but do you ever really kill Caps? Yanks is going to chase out Denick. This should be a pretty easy 1v1. Oof. Damn, it's just half his health. He's 13-0-6. Caps survives the entire thing. Perks dies again. And Perks actually has 5 of his team's 9 deaths. That's over 50% death participation for Perks.
That is
He's leading in 1 stats at least, I guess, here for G2. Bevan's going to get chased underneath the turret. Wonder's still on the chase. And there is the ace. G2 clean Misfits up. And the Nexus will be next on the menu. Fun game here from G2 and Misfits as we lead on into playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a one-sided slaughter from the side of G2. They will be able to